If you're watching this video, this experiment worked successfully. And now let me explain. So throughout my entire YouTube journey, I've been experimenting so many different ways to literally create more views for my videos. And in this particular video, I'm literally going to specify on thumbnails and titles. So if you guys have clicked on this video, then this experiment basically worked quite successful, because here's the reverse psychology. In this video, we are actually creating the thumbnail for this video. So if you guys clicked on this video, then it is essentially the thumbnail that I have created for this video. And now before you guys go all crazy and be like, wait, like what are you talking about? Let me literally explain what I meant by this. And if you guys stick towards the end, then you guys will literally learn how to apply the same method, how to increase your thumbnails and how to essentially make your YouTube videos much more popular. So after some intense Stephen Hawking's research on all the possible ways of how I could possibly leverage and increase the videos in terms of my thumbnails and titles, I have constructed a basic document sheet that literally, in my opinion, is the best ways for you to make powerful titles and thumbnails to break the algorithm. Number one, create a reason to click. Now this is super important when it comes to your thumbnail and title. There always has to be a reason for them to click on. Now think about this fundamentally, guys. Like, a reason for them to click on a video is most likely because there is some type of urge you are satisfying. Either it's curiosity, either it's fear, either it's, you know, a particular answer to a question they have, or there has to be a reason for them to click. You can't just obviously blindly post a video on YouTube and have no relevance or no appeal towards the audience. So let's skim this through very quickly. A universal appeal. Think about this logically. If this video is applicable for a mass audience like you guys, then this video will work because it's universal, and the more people I could appeal, the better it essentially is. Create the question through the thumbnail. And now in just a few moments, when I actually create an experiment for the first time, making a thumbnail based on these guidelines, I will basically walk through what it essentially means, but promises an exciting journey. So the thumbnail should also focus on literally creating an exciting journey, whether it is explaining something or delivering a type of upcoming story. Now again, this is quite specific, but again, anyways. So number 4, people like to learn about cool stuff. Make your thumbnail a reason for people to literally learn or find out about something that's interesting, curious, mysterious, or perhaps unheard of. Reason to watch. Now this is so interesting. They need to have a reason to watch, and that reason has to be triggered within 1 second. Why? Because if it's longer than 1 second, if the thumbnail or title is too complicated, people are already magneted or attracted to other videos who have literally just in general a better thumbnail. Thumbnail and title should be, example, thumbnail always bored, last title secret plain hack. So what do I mean by this? So I haven't elaborated this properly, but basically the thumbnail and title shouldn't specifically be the same. For example, if your title is how to make cool YouTube videos, don't make your thumbnail literally how to make YouTube videos. So it has to be a follow-up in that sense, and you guys will probably see throughout this thumbnail how I've done it. But yeah, so the thumbnail and title should be in a sequence type style. Put your face in it, short pieces of text, keep it simple. Now for this particular thumbnail, I am not going to put my face, and I will explain you guys in just a moment why. But typically most thumbnails, especially related to vlogs or tutorials or entertainment, having your face or your beautiful appearance on the thumbnail is super important. Now there are 3 important aspects when it comes to thumbnails. That is obviously related to face as well. Specifically is number 1, put your face, as I mentioned before. Number 2, have a familiar object, whatever it is. It is an object that should be on your thumbnail, which a lot of people can relate to. And number 3, short piece of text. Now, don't literally fill your thumbnails with so much text, making it look like a huge story, but put a short piece of text so that it does curate some more interest. Make thumbnails exciting. Now that is obviously a no-brainer. Posture of person, background with harsh lighting. Now this is super interesting. Now when you put yourself as a thumbnail, so if you utilize a photo of yourself in a thumbnail, make the posture, or in other words the body language of your appearance, make it related to the context of your YouTube video. Now for example, if you watch Mr. Beast, if there's YouTube videos out there that are related to survival or something disgusting, then put yourself in a thumbnail, but use the body language to mimic that type of gesture basically. Now background with harsh lighting, so that basically describes that when you have a thumbnail out there, use the contrast of clear lighting. So the lighting shouldn't be too distracting, there shouldn't be too many colors in the videos, and essentially it should be quite simple. Color red orange. Now red orange is what I will try and experiment for this thumbnail. Why red and orange? Now that actually boils down to the context of your video again, but what you guys should essentially do is color psychology, and that is basically what is very important to understand. If you guys do research on color psychology, then you will realize the type of emotional triggers or responses that are generated by a specific type of color. Now that you guys should absolutely look at, because again, depending on the context of your YouTube video, apply the correct colors to the, for example, background of your thumbnail. Now let's get back to it. Now add numbers. Now this is what I'm also gonna do as well. You know what, I haven't even given you guys examples at all. Now some numbers, let's see. Skyrim versus 400 Skyrim Hunted 1. Now this is super interesting. 1 million one day, becoming God, blah blah blah. Mr. Beast. Okay, Mr. Beast is a good example. So for example, he has 456,000 Squid Games in real life. Last to leave circles when 500,000, 100 people. Like adding numbers and making it super specific is literally a curiosity factor. Like people are so interested to why that number is so specific that they literally want to figure out more, guys. So anyways, continue. Little piece of text for storytelling. Now I kind of told you guys that earlier. Now you know what, I'm just gonna leave Mr. Beast here while I basically use him as reference when I explain the points. But yeah, having little text, for example, you guys can see day 2, or maybe it's not a good example. Animal shelter, like a small text, right? The animal shelter is good. Or I suck from PewDiePie is a good example. Mine, his, how to create. Now this is a little bit too complicated, but who cares? Like that bro literally has 4.4 million, so who am I to literally judge, right? Yeah, text here, view 17, the numbers factor again. So be dramatic and use the choice of words that are basically amplifying the idea of drama or excitement. So be absolutely dramatic. Mr. Beast is an amazing example for this. For example, I want to find a really good example. Survive 100 days in a circle. Like survival is it's like a strong choice of words, and he's using that for his video to amplify, or you know, to create some cross reference to the idea of survival. And now survival is a strong innate expression, and that is also the reason why he literally attracted audiences quite well with that particular thumbnail. Now ask a question that leads into the video. Now this is super interesting because making amazing how I actually make viral thumbnails. Now that is how I actually make viral thumbnails. Now that is already like a leading up question, because as a user you're literally asking the question like how is he doing it, right? That is the question, how, or how to make a YouTube thumbnail in 5 minutes. Now that is a question that is literally explicitly mentioned, but what I'm trying to, for example here, every type of YouTube thumbnail, now that answers the question, or that kind of molds the question of how many types of thumbnails are there on YouTube. So that is essentially what the framework of creating a good YouTube thumbnail and a following title should be. And if it works, then obviously this YouTube video is the valid proof of it. I'm not installing any hack, I'm just applying some of the knowledge that I'm learning on YouTube. And as you guys, if you guys follow me until now, then you will realize that in my YouTube channel I'm literally experimenting and providing knowledge which I myself find quite effective and which I hope to at least help you guys. But without further ado, let's stop with this entire boring stuff and let's get straight to making the thumbnail. Now, when it comes to making the thumbnail, I will stick with the background red. So I'm on Canva. If you guys don't know what Canva is, then literally go fuck you. No, literally make a bit of research. But I will use red for the background. And why is it so? Because I was absolutely fascinated when I watched this one YouTube video. Where is it? Where are you? Here, you must watch in 0.5x speed. Now this guy, Mr. The Spiffing Brit, he is an absolute genius when it comes to thumbnails. And for this sake, in the sake of this video, I'm gonna make a lot of reference to this. You must watch in 0.5x speed. Now, I am literally, and this might sound crazy, and guys, again, if this works, then this is literally the living proof. But so let's look at this one again. You must watch in 0.5x speed. You know what I'm gonna do? You must. Okay, so he has two words at the top. You must. So that is an action trigger. You must watch. Now I'll do watch as well. No, you must upload. Okay, now I'm gonna copy or make reference to, where is it? Where is it? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Maybe I don't have a reference for now, but I'm going to use one of the factors, which is the numbers. So where the fuck are you? Here, reason to watch this one. No, that's not the one. Add numbers. There we go. So I'm going to add a number. You must upload within 14.36 seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this works, let's hope it works. Yeah, okay, digga. Alright, you must. However, his one is huge. Where are you? You must. Yeah, his you must fills the entire page. Okay, guys, I'll pause this so that you guys don't have to watch the entire boring stuff. Okay, so welcome back. Now I've literally constructed such a simple funnel. Such a simple thumbnail. And again, this is literally a cross-reference to the Spiffing Brit. I'm literally copying this thumbnail. Now let's apply this for this video. Now I'm gonna let you guys know what the title is, because the title will... Actually, you guys, you know what? The title is what you guys will see when you click on this video. So whatever the title you guys will see, realize that I am using reference from PewDiePie, how to make really good thumbnails on YouTube, with a combination of how I actually make viral thumbnails. So I will find something along those lines. But if you guys have clicked on this video, again, this is a living experiment. And for the ones who don't know me, my name is Julian, and I am making this YouTube channel to literally inspire and hopefully help at least one person. Now that's my personal mission, to make one person essentially better. And if that has helped you, then do give me a like. That will make my day. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon.